Yes, it's a definitely concerning situation here on the 1300 block of 14th Street in Santa Monica, where residents say they have suspended mail service because of the fact that their mail carriers have been attacked or threatened or assaulted. And they say this has been going on for a few weeks now. Even one resident saying they saw mail strewn about the street because a man kicked over the cart and basically threatened the mail carrier with a golf club or some type of bat. So because of all this, the Postal Service here in Santa Monica sent a letter on April 7th last week saying that the mail service will be suspended for this area. About 200 families will be impacted because of this, because it's just not safe for their letter carriers to be out here delivering the mail. Now, of course, residents are concerned about this and wondering why they can't just apprehend the person involved in all this, making the threats. Obviously, the Postal Service, according to this letter that they issued to the residents, say that this isn't a decision they made lightly, but they cannot locate or apprehend the person involved in these threats. And so for the safety of the letter carriers, they had to make the decision to suspend mail service here.
Trust in me, trust in you. It ain't easy. Life is tough and it's hard, but we're made to rise up.
The allegations are pretty stunning, and if they are true, these officers could be in a lot of trouble, perhaps even facing jail time. At the CHP, an alleged massive fraud scheme. Officers accused of milking the clock and stealing hundreds of hours of overtime. According to the state attorney general, the charges include 54 current and former officers, 302 theft and fraud charges, $226,000 in total fraud. Loyola law professor Jessica Levinson.
I think for the public, it always feels like a gut punch when those who are supposed to protect them and those who earn their money on the public dime allegedly violate that.
The Attorney General's office says the investigation was launched in May 2018. They say during that period, multiple officers in the East LA station were suspected of recording additional hours of overtime when they were assigned to provide protection detail for Caltrans workers through a maintenance zone.
On the one hand, the fact that the investigations have been done and the charges have been brought indicates that this is being taken seriously. And on the other hand, the fact that the charges are this broad, that it's more than just one or two people, indicates that there was potentially a systemic problem, and frankly, a systemic problem of corruption.
Two of the defendants in this case were also charged with conspiracy and bribery for allegedly taking money to falsify documents to register exotic cars.
We could be talking about serious sentences, and particularly when we're looking at aggravating factors like the fact that, again, we're dealing with abuse of the public trust.
The CHP released a statement saying that they actually uncovered this alleged fraud in their own investigation. They also said that the current officers allegedly involved are on administrative leave.
Is paying nearly $300,000 to settle a lawsuit accusing it of violating a city council candidate's First Amendment rights. Tonight, only on 4, we're hearing how that candidate hopes this lawsuit shakes things up for leaders beyond Wildwood.
It's totally intimidation and tyranny. You can't have this, in a free society.
News 4 first told you 3 years ago about the problems Tony Salvatore was having while campaigning for city council in Wildwood.
I am here to inform you that you are in violation of a Wildwood ordinance.
6 times police were called and stopped him from campaigning on a public sidewalk. Why?